The Samsung Galaxy S21 is coming with more power than ever, and I'll be sharing the details right after this. So we've got plenty of news about the Samsung Galaxy S21. We've got the S21 Ultra revealed in new stunning renders news, that it's going to be more powerful than ever news, that it's coming sooner than usual, and case manufacturers have already started showing off their designs. Before we get started though, please like the video. If you're a fan of Samsung, let me know in the comments what device you're watching this video on. So first of all, we've got Galaxy S21 cases appearing everywhere, and this has been highlighted by ICE Universe as it is an indication that the Galaxy S21 is going to be released earlier than usual. The fact that case manufacturers have already completed their designs means that they were given the CAD info much earlier and points to an earlier release. We also have a tweet from Roland Quint, who suggested production of the Galaxy S21 has already started. Ross Young is hearing that mass production is going to start from mid-December, which could point to a release around CES, which is of course a January event. Reports are suggesting that the reason for this earlier launch is so that the Galaxy S21 can better compete with the latest iPhones, with Apple launches being pushed back. It means that if Samsung can bring the Galaxy S21 forward, it will further close that release gap. I mean, realistically, apart from chipsets, the Galaxy S21 is looking to offer upgrades in every area, so this could be a good strategy to try and gain some market share. That being said, although there are more people than ever switching between the different operating systems, there are many Android users that just won't ever go to iOS, and many iOS users that won't go to Android. So it's going to be interesting to see if this has much of an effect. Yesterday we had a leaked benchmark on Masterloo which showed some impressive scores for the Snapdragon 875 that's going to be present in the Galaxy S21. It's important to note that this is from an early device, so with further optimization it's going to get better scores, but already a total score of 899,000, which is better than the Kirin 9000, which only scored 8.75. We also had a leaked and tutor score of 848,000, which is 25 better than the predecessor for those in the Exynos regions. We also have some impressive benchmarks for the Exynos 1080, which beat the Snapdragon 865 plus. Many are reporting that the 1080 is a mid-range chip, which would mean great news for Exynos users, but quite frankly the naming is a little bit all over the place with the reports at the moment, so we can't be certain which Exynos chip is for the S21. Finally, we've got new renders from Anoyati, who showcases the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra in a brand new trailer. The trailer gives us a nice cinematic view of exactly what we can expect from the latest flagship. One thing that may be incorrect here is the camera module, as Onyx is advised that there's going to be 5 sensors in total, but this trailer gives us a nice view of what to expect regardless of if the camera module is incorrect or not. The link to Anoyati's channel is down in the description if you want to go and check it out. So when it comes to the whole of the Galaxy S21 range, we've pretty much got the full specs in design already, so we are going to run through all of it now. For those looking forward to the range, for my regular viewers, you guys have probably already seen this, so just jump to the next video, but if you are new here then don't forget to subscribe, and we are gonna get right into it. First up, we've got the Galaxy S21. This is the smallest in the range and of course the entry level model. It comes with a 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED display with an expected resolution of 1440 by 3200. This gives us 563 pixels per inch, and it of course comes with an in-display fingerprint scanner. It's going to be a 120Hz display with HDR10+, but we are unsure if it's going to allow for 120Hz with a Quad HD Plus resolution, or if they are going to restrict this to 60Hz. Again, we get a punch or selfie camera in the top center, and the details have not been leaked yet, but I'm going to expect about a 10 or 12 megapixel sensor similar to the predecessor. The phone will be powered by the 5nm Snapdragon 875 in the Snapdragon regions, and we now believe the Exynos chipset is going to be called the Exynos 2100. Both versions will be 5G compatible. We are expecting similar RAM and storage configurations as the predecessor, so 8GB of RAM with 128 storage, and expect microSD support. It's of course gonna ship with Android 11. And on rear we've got this new triple camera setup in a vertical alignment. At this point we are not going to speculate on sensors until we do have more solid evidence, but expect A wide and ultra wide in a telephoto battery capacity is 4000 mAh and it's going to support wireless and reverse wireless charging. We've got no details on the actual fast charge numbers yet, but it will at least be 25 watts. Next up we've got the Galaxy S21 Plus, and this is the middle of the range device, but we've only got a little bit of information so far. The Galaxy S21 Plus is reportedly coming with a 6.8-inch Quad HD Plus AMOLED display. Like the standard S21, it's gonna be a flat display, but the resolution is still unconfirmed. We are expecting the Snapdragon 875 and the Exynos chipset, which is rumored to be the Exynos 2100. We reportedly get a 64 megapixel ultra wide, a 10 megapixel main and a 10 megapixel ultra wide, which gives us a triple camera setup on the rear, and the selfie camera is still unknown, but as soon as we get more detail I'll update. Finally, we've got the Galaxy S21 Ultra, and this is of course the largest of the range and the most premium model. The Galaxy S21 Ultra comes with a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED display. It's expected to come with a resolution of 1440 by 3200, giving us 511 pixels per inch, and it will have the in-display fingerprint scanner. It's going to be a 120Hz display, and unlike the smaller two models, the Galaxy S21 Ultra is gonna have a curved display. At this moment in time we still don't know if it will support 120Hz and Quad HD Plus resolution, or if they will enforce the same restrictions. We get a punch or selfie camera in the top center, and details haven't been leaked just yet, but I would expect a larger sensor as its predecessor had a 40 megapixel. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 875 and the Snapdragon regions and the Exynos 2100 globally. Both versions again are going to be 5G compatible. We are expecting similar RAM and storage configurations to its predecessor, so this is going to be 12 gigs of RAM or more with 128 storage and microSD support, and again it will ship with Android 11 on the rear. We've got a new quad camera setup in this lowercase t alignment, and again we are not going to speculate on sensors until we've got more solid proof, but expect a wide and ultra wide in a telephoto, and it's looking very likely that the primary camera is going to be the 108 megapixel HM2, and as on leaks told us we get another sensor on top of the quad camera setup. While still unknown, I believe it may be a timer. Flight sensor battery capacity is 5000 mAh and it supports wireless and reverse wireless charging, and it will be at least 25 watts. All in all, the Galaxy S21 is looking like a great smartphone, but we have to be realistic. There's no huge changes or innovations from the predecessor. It's going to be slightly upgraded hardware with a more refined look, but overall a similar device. When it comes to pricing, nothing has been leaked yet, so we can only make assumptions based on their previous releases, which were of course very high. If we add about 50 to each price, we can expect the Galaxy S21 to be $1,000 to $1,050, the S21 Plus to be around $1,200 to $1,250, and the S21 Ultra to be around $1,400 or $1,450. Now don't be worried, as these are just my estimates, but as soon as we get some leaks I'll be sharing them straight away. So that's it for today's video, but as always I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. Who out there is waiting for the Galaxy S21, and which model are you waiting for? But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down twice, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.